There we go. Yeah, back in Celestial. GG.
I want to start this video off by saying
Why
and
do that?
stating
Why do
very
that?
clearly, I am not good at Marvel Rivals. My aim isn't good or consistent on anyone who doesn't have auto lock or AoE. I misplay and misposition. My character pool, while flexible, is small. I only play 1 DPS, and it's the one considered one of the worst in the game and has aimbot, and yet me, geriatric, no reactions McGee, was able to hit the top 2% in this game, and I'm bad. Oh, so most of duo and stacked, right? Nope, purely solo queue. Is this like a smurf or something? Ha! No, again, I'm bad. Is Scarlet Witch secretly OP? I don't know. Is a character that has to struggle to find room to ulti, lose the 1 vs 1 to every tank, and have the M1 that can be out heal sound OP? No. I simply followed a few simple rules and a regimen to climb. And if you follow this advice, I'm willing to bet money that you'll be able to climb too. Eventually. Maybe. No promises. Step 1. Be willing to fill. Okay, look, I get it. At lower elo, not only is this prospect risky, why should you of all players have to play tank or support? I mean, you are the best player in the world, and clearly these scrubs are the reason you can't climb. Look, be realistic with yourself. You aren't as good as you think you are. You are likely good, but trust me, lose the ego. I start every match with a speech saying I'm willing to fill for the good of the team, which cools everyone's heads and gets good vibes going.
Hey guys, I do not mind filling. I'll play whatever the team needs. If someone else wants DPS, I don't mind playing tank or support.
Usually.
Listening. Be a man.
Faggot.
Say it with
Is
your
that good?
chest, you fucking bitch, bro. You're a pussy.
No fucking testosterone in your body.
You're high. You know fucking
Fucking
testosterone.
break you in half, you fucking
Get ready.
faggot.
I'm Luna Snow.
Why is he whispering? Why do you think
Am I whispering? Just fucking talking.
I'll break you in half. You fucking faggot. You're bro. Low test. You're telling me I got
Fucking
low
rip your
test?
jaw
You're
out.
a bitch, bro. You're a bitch, bro. You're
Send me the
5'4"
address.
and 110.
Send me the
You're
address.
5'4" and 110.
Send me the
You're
address. Let's
5'4"
go.
and
Come on.
110. 5'4" and 110.
I hope everyone has a good day and a good evening.
Lock
You do,
in.
bro.
2, 1.
I do understand the concept of wanting to be the carry, wanting to be the person that leads your team to victory, but there was an adage my brother told me almost 20 plus years ago that still sticks with me to this day. Everyone wants to be MJ, no one wants to be Scottie Pippen. For those who don't do basketball, Scottie was a player alongside MJ that stood alongside him and helped him get his 6 NBA titles. But because he wasn't that guy to the same degree, his name never got the same recognition it deserved. But guess what? Didn't matter. At the end of the day, he stood at the podium with the trophy in the ring, and that's all that matters. Drop your ego and get some elo. Step 2. Play around your team. Now, you think this should go without saying, but legitimately, play around what your team has. When you're really good, yeah, you can 1 vs 11, but personally, I'm not Kenzo. So instead, I play to what I can do, being a team player. Sometimes that means changing your pick. If you aren't doing well on someone, talk and see what can be changed. If your backline is being dove a lot, see if you can pivot and help them. Communication is key. It isn't that tanks and DPS don't want to help you support, more often than not. It's more that they don't know that you're being attacked. Open those comms and tell them. Abuse those team ups. I have yet to meet a Magneto who didn't want his sword,
Yeah.
a Punisher or Bucky who didn't want infinite ammo, a Strange who didn't want his Gamma Blast, etc. Just do everything in your power to make your team happy and cohesive. Sky Williams might be rightfully cancelled, but his dick-sucking method still does work today. And finally, and honestly most importantly, step 3. Maintain a positive mental. Now at the start, you might have noticed I said back to Celestial. That's because I wanted to keep pushing, only to go on a pretty serious loss streak. Each loss hurt more than the last, and I started to falter, but at no time did I flame or belittle my team. I focused on the one and only constant in all of this I could control. Me. I can't control when I get a DPS, Jeff. You know what I can control, though? A solid mental, where we say, fuck it, we ball, and be personally surprised in the end once said DPS Jeff is the MVP. I can't control when we get an AFK or DC. You know what I can control? Me holding the front, keeping our team positive, and then being pleasantly surprised when the player returns and we finally clinch the win. I can't control when lose streaks happen. Kind of. But I can control whether or not I make the situation worse by flaming. So instead, I focus on me, myself, and I, keeping the eyes on the prize, and eventually claiming the goal in the end. And again, if someone who can't aim, misplays, and generally sucks can do it, I see absolutely no reason why you can't. Alright, you know what's going on here. My general end of the video thoughts that tend to be longer than the actual video, because I'm just spilling off a lot of shit. And I'm gonna forget a lot of shit, but it is what it is. So, I hope everyone's had the last couple of weeks all happy and good. I've just been playing a lot of Path of Exile. God, I've been playing so much Path of Exile. I'm doing a new AFK build. It's pretty fun. So that's what I've been focused on, not streaming it. Probably should have been. Whatever. I'm going to miss some things that have happened over these last 3 weeks. It is what it is. I think the biggest thing that has happened is Cristiano Ronaldo has been showcased to actually how he's supposed to actually fight in City of the Wolves. And honestly, his actions of how he plays looks cool, but him in the game doesn't. He looks like a generic create a character, which kind of makes sense because he is in a real person just put into the game. Like, I think Maximilian Dude like got a lot of my same vibes when he was talking about it, where it's like if they were gonna add him, they should have made him look like he came out of Southtown, right? He looked like he should have come out of Southtown as opposed to like coming out of the real world. Like, technically, Mai and Terry are all human, but they look like they're video game characters, as opposed to him who looks like a human from our world placed in. And I think they should have made him look more fitting to the scenario. But he does look cool to play. And I guess if this gets more people into video games, I know the streamer iShowSpeed's gonna play this game now because he is the biggest Ronaldo fan. So there you go. The other big thing that comes to mind is what's it called? The Nintendo Direct came out, and there was a lot of games that came out. Apparently there's a really big want for Tomodachi Life because apparently a lot of people popped off when it that was the last game that got announced in it, and there's a lot of people who are looking forward to it. I have nothing to really say. Don't have anything to add. It's not for me. It's not about me, but for the people who do enjoy it, more power to you. The big things in that Nintendo Direct that interested me, though, is we finally have confirmed that Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year. And honestly, I think I know what my next major LP is going to be. I'm a big fan of Metroid, but I've actually never played the Metroid Prime games. So, this might be the best chance to play them, before the game comes out. Hopefully I can finish them all. We'll see. What else? It has been announced that the Raito game is coming out this year was it this year? It's getting an enhanced edition. Is it a remaster or a remake? Yeah, it's a remaster, like visually and gameplay wise. It looks great, and it's supposed to come out June 18th, 2025, so that is in 2 months. I might hop on that because Raito's one of those franchises I want to get onto, but I never really got a chance to get onto it because it was a little before. First off, it was really hard to get a physical copy of that game, so it being revitalized for current gen, pretty cool. What else? What else was in the? Oh, they are announced another Rhythm Heaven game, so that's cool. Rhythm Heaven is cool. I like Rhythm Heaven. Looking forward to that. And then a bunch of other stuff. A lot of stuff. There might be. Go watch it yourself, honestly, because there might be stuff that I forgot that I do care about, or things that I'm just like, it's not my vibe. But there's no shame in that. That's what's great about gaming. There's something for everyone, Oh, apparently Assassin's Creed Shadows has already sold, what, 3 million copies? So, eh. I have mixed feelings on that game, because on one regard, I want it to succeed, because I want the people who are just straight up racist to feel bad about the game doing well, even though, just because, yeah, I'm glad that you're proud about being racist. But in another regard, I also want the game to fail because fuck Ubisoft, they're a terrible, shitty company where the higher ups are terrible, shitty people. So it's like a win-win, lose-lose kind of thing. I don't know. It is what it is. Either way, yeah. So that's how it goes. I am gonna get this uploaded. I want you all to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I am out. Later.